If I say Franco Baresi, Paolo Maldini, or Gennaro Gattuso, you know what I'm talking about. My friends, we are visiting one of the most iconic stadiums in the world, San Siro, to battle it out with one of my favorite teams of all time, AC Milan. What's up guys, it's Jochen aka Leyodemus here with part 30 already of Stuttgart über alles. In this football manager series I try to transform VfB Stuttgart in Germany from a newly promoted Bundesliga club into a European giant. If you are new to the series and you are liking this kind of content, you know what to do. Show me some support by liking the videos, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, whack on that good old notification button, and you won't miss a single thing. Okay, since you were last here, which was the Liverpool game, we have been doing quite awesome. We have drawn 1-1 at Bayern Munich. Well, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world, unless of course Bayern Munich is still massively underachieving, which they are right now. So, okay, a 1-1 draw, I'll take it, don't get me wrong. Because after that, we did pretty awesome. We have won everything after that Bayern Munich draw, except for a dreadful game at home, which we have lost 2-0 against Hertha Berlin. The worst game of the season by several miles. But after that, we had probably the best game of the season because we clattered Atletico Madrid in the Champions League group stage 4-0. And if you look at these match stats, now these stats will tell you that we were not necessarily the better team. We had less possession, we had less shots, but clinical as always, we had 6 shots on target, of which we scored 4 goals. Renier with 2, Mr. Tonali himself and Arezzo sealed the deal, and we have beaten Atletico Madrid with 4-0. And that was kind of the start of an awesome run because we have beaten Schalke at their place 3-2. We have won against Köln, who were at that point, if I'm not mistaken, top of the league. And then another very unexpected game or result in the Champions League because we have drawn 0-0 with AC Milan in the Mercedes-Benz Arena. And to be fair, if you look at these match stats, we were the better team. We have more possession, more corners. Our XG is less, but that's because they had one clear-cut chance and we had none. But we had 7 shots on target, man, versus their 4. So I guess I could say I'm kind of hopeful to not be slaughtered in Milan, if that makes sense. I'm not saying we're going to win it, but we are doing pretty well. Also in the cup, we are still in the running there. We have kicked out FC Köln in extra time with 3-1. And then we had a massive win because Wolfsburg are a decent team. 1-0 at our place in the league. That means, of course, we are playing Milan today. But I guess if we look at that schedule, at that group stage table, we are now in 3rd position, but we already have 4 points, which is probably 4 more than I would have anticipated. So yeah, anything can happen, especially if we beat Milan at San Siro. I mean, damn, we could even still finish in the top 2. I'm not sure what to think of that. I'm not sure if it has been pure luck so far. But let's just jump into the game. But first, the league table. Because also in the league, man, we are kicking butts. We are first with 24 points, 1 point clear of Hoffenheim and Leipzig. We only lost once, although Leipzig have not lost at all, I see now. But okay, we have drawn 3 games and we have won all the rest. Bayern Munich and Dortmund are still massively underachieving, but I guess it's just a transfer of power going on in this save where, like us, Hoffenheim, Hertha Berlin, we are better than Bayern Munich and Dortmund. Let's just say it as it is. If we have a quick glance at the player stat lists, Renier is doing awesome. I didn't even see this before, but he is in 3rd position for average rating with a 7.53, which is insanely high. Assist-wise, Sandro Tonali is our top assist guy with 4. And Renier is also second in the player of match list with 3. So I guess we don't really have a top scorer at the moment because everyone is really playing well as a team instead of having to rely on one guy as our main striker. So for me, that's a very good thing. And here we go, man. Away at Milan, one of the biggest games in the series so far, along with the game in the previous episode at Anfield. But I am very eager to see, especially after that draw at home, what we can do at San Siro. Tactical meeting, and I guess most of these things we will just have a look at in the team selection screen. Because we do have, well, we don't really have injuries, but some players, because we have a very busy schedule, are getting tired and somewhat injured, I guess. Unfortunately, Sandro Tonali is one of them, so let me twiddle this around to see who is playing. Okay, so basically Tonali is the only one who is not really fit enough to play because you can see it right here, but I am going to start that guy in midfield because A, he's awesome, B, it is against an Italian team. It is pretty much, was he not on loan? There we go. I actually bought him from Brescia, but at that point he was on loan at Milan as he is, I think, in real life at this moment. So I would not be the one who denies Mr. Tonali this game. But yeah, we will have to keep an eye out on his condition. But I'm going to start him either way. I think that's about it. The other guy that kind of had an injury or is crawling back out of one is Pezzella. But I'm not going to take him, so not even is Tonali starting, he will also be our captain. That's what's up. As far as the tactic goes, it is still a work in progress. But as you can see, I am kind of playing a 5-4-1. The most special thing about it is that I am for the first time in history playing with a Raumdeuter. Raumdeuter? I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I am going to say Raumdeuter. German people, let me know down in the comments if that is the correct pronunciation, because I have no idea. But yeah, at that Raumdeuter position we have Leda, but we also have like Gonzalez who can play there. We even have this guy, the young talent, D'Amico. He can also play there because as far as I'm concerned, a Raumdeuter is mainly focusing on some mental stats, being off the ball, anticipation, composure. And he is awesome at that. He could be a little bit better in finishing and also balance. I get that. Concentration as well. But he's only 17 years old. So give this man some time. And I think we have a pretty decent player within a couple of years. So yeah, that's basically the most special thing about this tactic. We only play with one striker. I know I bought 2 target men in the off season. I know that. Don't worry. But I think this tactic, at this moment at least, is giving us some pretty damn good results. So that is why I am going to use it. I am going to go to cautious because we are playing AC Milan. Duh. But this is the team to go out there and hopefully A, not get slaughtered, and B, maybe even get a point or 3. Blanco in goal, Jurukai, Amadosic and Tuanzebe as our back 3. Sosa and Salamakis on the wing back positions. Tonali and Hannibal Mejbri as our midfield duo, Lada on the left wing as a Raumdeuter, Reinier as an inside forward on the right, nope, an inverted winger on the right, and Mr. Arezzo as our lone wonderkid striker. Let's see, we have 3 players, being Gonzalez, Tonali and Campanile, who lack tactical familiarity with the formation, I guess because I have put Tonali in the box-to-box midfielder role. But that's okay, he'll manage. Go to match, please. Let's have a look at the AC Milan squad because I am predicting some pretty decent players in there, man. Wow. Belotti, awesome striker. Berardi, right winger if I'm not mistaken. Benacer, Theo Hernandez, awesome defender. Ooh, Gabia, also a good defender and a young talent. And of course, captain and, I mean, wonderkid forever, am I right? Mr. Donnarumma himself. Dressing room, please. Let's see. Let's go pump fists and say, ooh, we could move into a qualification spot with a win here. Can we? I believe you, so go out there and impress me. Bam. Match preview, no match preview. Welcome to San Siro. Let's battle it out, guys. 10 minutes in and nothing is happening so far, which I am okay with. Like I said, I am not expecting to win this game, but I'm also not expecting to be slaughtered. But here we go, first highlight. An attack for AC Milan. Marcos Paulo to Berardi, keeps it in bounds. Ooh, that's a good cross, but Amadosic has it away. Tonali can't quite reach it. Is he limping, Tonali? Come on, man. Theo Hernandez. This is a long highlight. I am no liking it. Oh, that was offside. No, it's not offside, Jochen. Marcos Paulo puts Milan 1-0 up after 20 minutes. Let's go to balanced. Yeah, let's look at the replay. Theo Hernandez with a cross. And then I thought the second guy was offside, but a lot of defenders... Ooh, it's closed though. It was because of Amadosic, I think, that he was still on. Damn. 1-0 down after 20 minutes. 35 minutes have passed and we have not done anything. Literally, we didn't have a shot on target. We have no XG. And I think we've also reached... Oh no, we didn't reach halftime. New highlight. Hakan with the cross. And wow, who was that? Marcos Paulo again. He's a dangerous guy, isn't he? Damn, and that gets us to halftime. Again, there's nothing wrong with the skin or the graphics in Football Manager. We simply don't have an XG score at this point. Milan had 7 shots and 3 on target. Dressing room. Let's go pump fists. I don't think any of you played as well as you're capable of in that first half. Make up for that in a second. Boom. I am thinking though, should I switch tactics? Because obviously we can't make anything happen with this tactic. To be honest, I don't know which tactic I have used for sure in the home game versus Milan. But I am pretty sure it was the Certitudo tactic. So I am going with that with a balanced mentality. And I'll just have a look at who to switch around. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I have decided to take Tonali off because the last thing I want is for him to get injured. So he's coming off for Jean Serra, my Belgian friend. He is going to be our deep-lying playmaker. And I also have put... Normally this is a ball-winning midfielder position. But since I really want to score a goal and go somewhat more attacking, if you will, I have put Mejbri in a Mezzala role. That's it. Arezzo is now our target man. He is not really a target man by nature, but he can play there, of course. So let's just try this and see where it gets us. Start the second half. First highlight, Urukai with a free kick from the back to absolutely no one. Come on, guys. A marking. Calabria now with the ball on the right side of the pitch. Gets it back. Can probably get a cross in. And wow. That was almost 2-0. And the highlight ends. I thought we could start a counterattack. But we couldn't. Let's encourage them, I guess. Pause game. What is happening? Hannibal is dying on us. What's Urukai's? Oh, because his yellow card? Nah. I don't care about cards or suspensions, dear Mr. Assistant. I do, however, care about Mejbri's health. Let's get him to the 70-minute mark, and then we'll probably sub him. We haven't done anything, like the tactical switch did not really help. Yeah, I am starting to think that, oh, and Sarah is injured. Why? What's going on? Pause game. What is going on? This is not good, man. This is no bueno because Sarah... I'm going to leave him on. Really? What is he? Injured and struggling to run it off. Or I leave him on and he gets major injuries. Or I take him off and leave Hannibal Mejbri on, who is already at a poor condition. But I am going to do that. I am sorry, Mejbri, but I don't want anyone to get injured. Let's get Schieber in the deep-lying playmaker position. not going to take anyone off. I'm going to do it like this because I know Renier, it only says 2 stars here, but I know he can play as a target man. So I'm basically just swapping Leda and Renier around, and I think I am going to save my last substitution for if anything bad happens, which I am kind of anticipating, to be honest. Okay, 80-minute mark. I am going to go to very attacking because who cares if we concede another goal? But how awesome would it be if we score a goal? And now I am also going to go a little bit nuts because I'm going to go with 3 strikers. And let's get Mr. Strand Larsen, whoops, as our target man. As such. And let's get this guy also as a advanced forward. This could go horribly wrong, but who cares, man? We have 10 minutes left. Confirm changes. Play ball. And yeah, still nothing. Basically, nothing I did in this game. Ooh, highlight, but again for AC Milan. We didn't have a single highlight in the game. Come on, Savic with the throw-in. Tuanzebe kicks it away, but we can... Nothing, man. We can make nothing happen. Or we can't make anything happen, that's the proper expression, in this game. Blanco with the goal kick, the highlight still continues, but we are kind of out of time, I guess. Although, Salamakers, come on, man. Come on, Schieber, do something. Don't lose it. Salamakers was wide open, man. Why don't you just pass it? This is the last chance. We are 20 seconds over time. Strand Larsen can't reach it. And that'll be it, I think. Unless Salamakers has got some magic left. No. A really poor game, but bear with me. We did not get slaughtered, and this is a pretty decent team, man. Just to give you a couple of examples, this guy, I haven't even scouted him yet, but I know him, Ugarte. He is an awesome midfielder. Benacer, of course, is an awesome midfielder. Tadic, is that Dusan Tadic? Mr. Veteran himself. I really like this player. Also awesome. So it's a really good team, and we did not get slaughtered. I know it was a poor game, if you will, but I am not disheartened by it. Let's go with hands together. It was just one of those days. Here. I can't fault your effort. Nobody expected us to win, but you gave it everything. Wow. Inspiration and motivation. I like it. And also, maybe except for Sarah, nobody got injured. So that's also a win in my book. Let's see what the verdict is. Out for 1 to 3 days. Sign me up, man. So that means, guys, we are currently in 3rd position in that group stage. I think, if I can be a little bit bold, that we can keep it that way because we are playing Liverpool and Atletico Madrid. But basically, if Madrid lose 1 game against us or against Milan, we are qualified for the Euro Cup, which would be a win in this group any day. Let's have a look at the schedule because we will, of course, be back for the Atletico Madrid game. Let's just say if we win against Liverpool, we are also qualified, but that's not happening. You know that. If Madrid lose to Milan, we are also qualified. If they draw, you get the picture. A lot of scenarios are possible. It is also very possible that it will all come down to this game against Atletico Madrid away. So don't mind if I just do that game in the next episode. Okay guys, that was all for today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. It wasn't the most spectacular game, I know, especially from our side. But what did you expect? We were facing AC Milan at San Siro. I'm glad we are alive. If you have enjoyed the video, leave me a big thumbs up, and if this is the kind of content you were looking for, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Whack on that good old notification button so we can keep doing this adventure together. I can't thank you enough for watching. Connect with me down in the comment section, and I hope to see you very soon.